Hello, my dear friends. How are you? I hope you are doing well. So, this is Omkara Chitralaya again on a very beautiful topic on this evening, on the Sunday evening about the law of attraction. And this is a 4 week program that I am doing. Every week, Sunday at 7:30 in English, I am actually launching this program. And it's going to be a 4 week program. And I'm going to explain you everything in law of attraction. When I say everything, how to master the abundance of getting into the life, or the abundance of earning or learning something in life. So everything in specific I'm going to teach you about abundance and law of attraction in this 4 weeks program. So I would request you to please do come with the notes and a paper, because I have done a lot of research and I'm going to share the whole knowledge for free of cost for you all guys. If you can listen to me properly, please say hi in the comment section so that it is easy for me to understand if you are able to listen to me. Right. And at the same time, I will be waiting for 2 more minutes for my friends to come up and for my well-wishers to come up and join, and the people who want to know how this law of attraction works, miracles for their lives. So I just want to wait for a minute. And anyways, I am also going to share this content or the link of this live to my friends right now on this in a minute. So give me 1 second. And meanwhile, you can drop me a message, or in the comment section, you can say hi. Like you can ask me any question related to law of attraction. You can ask me any question. Hi Jayanti, thank you so much for coming. It's so happy to see you here. So just give me a few more minutes, like hardly 1 or 2 minutes, so that I can easily cope up with the other friends that I am sharing this link with. And I also request you to share this link with your friends so that it is helpful for them. I'm telling you, I can promise you that the next 40-minute session is going to be so much of learning, so much of learning. Okay, right. With that being said, let me share this content or share this link with my friends. So meanwhile, you can actually drop your questions down in the comment section. What are you expecting? Okay, let me ask it in this simple way. What is that you are expecting from this session, from this 40 minutes of time? You could be actually watching any movie. You could be actually watching some Netflix, or you can be doing something on anything. Like you have a feasibility to do anything, but you have chose to come here and watch this. Maybe you got this notification from your friends. Maybe you got this from my Facebook profile or anywhere, but you have chose to stay here, come here and watch me. So in the comment section, let me know why you really, what is that you're expecting out of this course, so that I can align to what you're expecting and I can speak in that direction. So meanwhile, you just give me the comment section. I'll be back in a minute. I'm just sending this content, or I'm sending this link to my friends so that they'll also be able to join. Right. And upcoming sessions are going to be, it's a 4 week session that I am doing right now. And after today's session, we are going to have 3 other sessions, and each and every session is having its own importance. And I request everybody to please do watch, please do come here. If you want to learn about law of attraction, if you want to learn everything about law of attraction, I strongly suggest do come and visit every single Sunday at 7:30 p.m. here, and you will learn a lot. I can promise you that you can learn a lot. And today's session is about law of attraction simplified. What is law of attraction? How can you use that? And pretty much about it. And the next 3 sessions are going to be the 10 general mistakes in law of attraction. Like using law of attraction, people are using it everywhere, but they are not using it in the right way that they want. And the top general mistakes, 10 mistakes that anyone or everyone is doing in law of attraction. And the top 3 techniques in attracting abundance in their lives. When I say abundance, it could be abundance towards your life. It could be abundance towards your family relationships. It could be abundance towards your career, money, anything. So using law of attraction, how can you attract abundance towards you and your life? That is the third session. Top 3 techniques that I have found out. It's not just my techniques; those were tested, proved on lakhs and lakhs of people that I've researched and realized that these are proven, tested techniques. So that I'm going to share in the third webinar. That is on 21st June, and on 28th June, which is the fourth week session or the last session, how to become an abundance magnet, how to attract abundance to your life, like anything. Like how can you do it? So these are the 4 sessions that I am doing right now, and I would request and recommend every single, please do go through these sessions. Please do come live, because my dear friends, this is not like, my friends usually ask me, why do you do this Omkar for free of cost? I tell them it's not the money that I always look at. I always look at the value that I give to the world through this universe. So that's what is pretty much important for me right now. And that's what I'm doing here. So give me one more minute so that I can actually help a few other people to join this live today. Yes. Okay. So with that being said, I think we are good to go. We are already 7:35, 5 minutes past 7:30. So I can start with today's session. So today's session is about what is law of attraction and how does it work. And before that, let me tell you about my story. Who am I and why am I eligible to speak about this law of attraction story? So I think I have already told this like a couple of times, but I just want to repeat it in a very short span. And before that, let me give you my introduction. So myself, Omkara Gopichan Chitrala. People call me Omkara Chitrala. You can Google my name on Google and you can find me as well. So I'm a little bit good at digital presence right now, and I'm having good digital fingerprints right now. And I'm from a middle class family with a disciplined police head constable and a housewife as father and mother. I'm a mechanical engineer turned into a coding customization guy, turned into a sales and marketing executive, and now a life transformation coach. And my mission is to transform 10,000 kids every year and help entrepreneurs, employees, engineers, and management people to live with abundance in their lives. And the webinar series that you are listening to right now is the law of attraction. The law of attraction is the most powerful law of attraction in this whole universe. Thank you so much for everyone who has come. Vamsi Krishna, I'm waiting for you to come here. Vamsi Krishna, thank you so much for coming. There are so many friends that I am waiting for to come, but still, yet I always believe in one thing: give respect to the people who have joined, rather than waiting for the people who have not joined. It could be the chief guest of the event as well, but I trust in that, and I'm going forward with the topic. So, what is law of attraction? Let me ask you a simple question. Have you ever experienced or have you ever thought about someone in your life? Like you could have been thinking about your friend or your relative, your brother after marriage. A woman usually do this a lot. They will be thinking about their father, their brother, their sister. And once you are doing that, have you ever experienced that person has called you in like hardly within 24 hours of gap? Have you experienced it? If yes, say yes in the comment section so that I will know that. And that is a pretty much equal. I cannot say it is absolutely law of attraction, but it is pretty much equal to law of attraction. And how you can master it. You were doing it from these many years without even knowing about it. But from today, I'm going to teach you how to do it knowingly and how to get the best out of it. And trust me, you are going to be like bombarded with so much of information that I'm going to give you today, and that is going to help you throughout your life. So I request your full focus and attention towards this course, and please be active. Please don't sleep on me. Please don't if you are not interested in knowing about law of attraction, if you are not interested to get abundance into your life, if you are not interested in growing in your life, if you are not interested in earning in your life, if you are not interested in attracting abundance to your life and personal life and career life and everywhere, then please do leave the session right now, because this session is only for the people who are very serious about their life, their abundance in their life, and everything that they want to grow in their life. People who want to grow in their life. So only for those people this session is going to be happening. And if you are here for just time pass sake, and if you are here just to see and go, if you are like that, I request you, please do move away right now. I think I'll give you a 2 seconds time so that you can leave. I think you Yeah, pretty much people have left who are not serious. I think the people who are right now on this call are serious people who want to learn something, who want to get away from out of this. And I am going to tell you how this session is going to be. The first 40-minute session is going to be completely knowledge sharing, my dear friends. The first 40-minute session. So please do bring up your pen and notepad if you want, because it is going to be so much of knowledge sharing, and it is going to have so many important points that I would like to tell you. And the third thing, once that is the first thing is bring your notepad and pen. The second thing is please stay focused. Try to avoid all the distractions that you are having right now. You may be watching this on your mobile phone using your Facebook, but still yet, if you are getting any notification, if you are getting it, I can promise you that I am going to make this session very interactive and make you learn a lot. But will you promise me that you are going to give your 100% attention towards what I am going to speak? If yes, say yes in the comment section below so that I will know about it. Right. With that being said, the third point, if you are in a crowd, if you are with your friends, if you are with your family members, please do ask them to come and watch this, because it is going to help them very big time, my dear friends. Because law of attraction, especially with the conscious mind, is going to help you, going to do miracles in your life. Okay, fine. So with that being said, let me jump onto the actual content of the day today. I am very much excited to tell you the beautiful secret of law of attraction and how I have mastered it and how I'm attracting abundance into my life. And before that, let me tell you a very crisp and short story of my life, how law of attraction is going to help me, how law of attraction helped me, or pretty much that sort. So in the next 40 minutes, I'm going to speak about it. And in the next 10 minutes, I am going to bring any one of you onto the camera. And if you can ask me any question related to law of attraction, you can ask me, I'm lacking in this area, I'm lacking in this area, I need this support, I need this help. I am going to bring you on the camera and I'm going to speak. I'm going to clear your issues related to law of attraction and get abundance into your life in just matter of minutes, my dear friends. So if you're serious, please stick till the end, and the last 10 minutes I'm going to tell you. And at the end of this course, I'm not going to sell anything. I'm not going to promote anything. I'm not going to do anything. I'm not going to divert you to any other place. My friends ask me, Omkar, why do you do these type of valuable courses for free? You can actually sell these courses with so much of money. To them, I always say them the same thing. My dear friends, my agenda is to empower people, to make this country an amazing place to live, to make my people. I am a selfish person. I call myself a selfish person. And I am selfish to an extent where I always feel selfish about my country. I always feel selfish about my mankind. And my selfishness has grown to an extent where I now am very selfish about my own planet, that I want to make this planet a beautiful place to live, rather than having tough times, rather than having difficult times in their lives. So if you also want to be part of in my mission, this law of attraction is not going to just help you. It is going to help your family members. It is going to help your relatives. It is going to help people around you. It is going to help pretty much everyone around you, because this is not just the series. This is not just the content that I'm going to share you. This is pretty much more of the secrets that are hidden in the universe. And I'm going to speak a lot about this content. So please be active. Please keep notes. Please be active and be responsive. It is going to be a to and fro session. So if I ask you something to do on the comment section, please do it. Please do it. Right. With that being said, my dear friends, let me jump onto the topic right away. Hi, Prashanti Garu. Thank you for coming. Now, how many of you know law of attraction? If you know law of attraction, in the comment section, say LOA. If you know about law of attraction, in the comment section, say LOA. If you don't know, I'm going to tell you about it. If you already know about it, say LOA in the comment section. These are the hacks or the tips or the small shortcuts that I create right now and then whenever I want you to be active towards my content. So LOA, type LOA in the comment section if you already know a little bit about law of attraction. Right. If you don't know about law of attraction, if you understand the word, it is the universal law that has pretty much existed since ages and that can give you the power to attract anything in the universe. It could be health, it could be wealth, it could be success, it could be the desired job, it could be the dream girl or the dream boy, it could be anything, pretty much the house, it could be your earnings, it could be anything in your life. You can attract anything using this law of attraction. And how am I this a grateful statement about the country and mankind? Thank you so much, Sirish. Thank you. LOA. So Prashanti knows a little about law of attraction. That is so beautiful to have people who already know a little bit about law of attraction. That is so happy for me to have you people on this call. And coming to the point of law of attraction, what is law of attraction? I already told you a little bit. Now let me tell you a short story and explain you how this law of attraction works. Let's say there is a person who is walking, who has started a walk in the evening. For example, now the climate is cool, so he is just like any other person. Came out of the house, started walking. After taking few steps, he suddenly entered into a place, and that place is a paradise. And in that paradise, he has sat under a tree and he started feeling a little lazy to wake up because it is so calm, so pleasing, so pleasant. Under the sun, this tree is giving him so much of good shade. And he was thinking like, he's feeling little lazy. He's also feeling little hungry. He's expecting, why don't I get some fruits so that I can have them? And suddenly the fruits fall from the tree. But dear friends, it's paradise. So the treatment will be at the extent of you unimaginable respect. So the fruits have fallen in just seconds, and he got the fruits. He had them. He's feeling happy. He felt like, why don't I take a small nap? So he took a small nap. He woke up, and he felt little that thirsty in his mouth because of whatever reason. So he felt like, why shouldn't I have some water, or why not I can have some wine or some alcohol? So he has wished for it, and he is in paradise, my dear friends. So he has got it. And he has taken it, he drank it, he felt so happy with a little of alcohol in his body and with so much of laziness and other stuff. And being a human being, he started thinking, everything is coming to my hands right here. Maybe there are ghosts around here. He thought about ghosts. And the ghosts started to come. And then, LOA, yeah. The ghosts started to come. And then he felt like, oh my God, now the ghosts have come up. I am little worried. Maybe these ghosts are going to torture me. And the ghost started to torture him. And he, in pain, rather than thinking about the bliss, he started to think about, oh my God, these ghosts are torturing me now. Will they kill me now? And the ghosts killed him. Unfortunately, everything, if you can see, it's what he expected in life. It's what he expected to happen in life. And the tree that he sat under is the wish tree. And under the tree, whatever he wishes for is coming true. It will become true. So he has come there and he sat there and he is expecting. And that wish tree is nothing but a conscious mind, my dear friends. A conscious mind. So people will tell me, hey Omkar, I'm breaking the content into pieces so that I'll connect and stitch them back in the last of the session and the conclusion of the session. So I'm going to jump onto the next piece of content. So this is the conscious mind or the well-developed mind. That is law of attraction, I said. And the next piece is, after I taught my friends what is law of attraction, how can that help how can they use law of attraction to their benefit? My friend said that, hey Omkar, whatever you said is true. I think it will be a benefit. But I don't see that positivity is going to happen. Then I tell them, are you actually thinking about what you want or what you don't want? When I was coaching a lady, when I'm actually coaching a girl, she is having some concerns about her career. And she asked me, Omkar, I am not pretty sure where I have to go or which career I have to choose. Then I told her, if you are having any problem of that sort, let me ask you a simple question first. What kind of job are you expecting? And you know what she said? She has given me an amazing list, but the problem is she has given me a list of things that she don't want rather than what she want. My dear friends, we are actually attracting everything that we don't want. For example, if I ask anybody in this crowd, what kind of boss do you want? The first thing that they would say is, I don't want a boss who tortures me. Friends, you don't want is not that is like, let me tell you one more small example. Law of attraction is given by the universe. It's a power that is hidden inside the universe. And let's imagine that you went to a 5-star hotel and the person sitting in the 5-star hotel or the waiter or the person who takes your order is the kind of a person who don't understand anything that you speak except the items in the menu. So let me give you an example. The waiter has come to you and you started reading the menu and you felt like, I don't want idli, I don't want dosa, I don't want vada today. I want to have pani puri. So what he does is he will take idli, dosa, vada and also pani puri as the order and he will bring it to you. That's what is universe law of attraction works. And few people will come back to me and say, hey Omkar, whatever you said sounds pretty much real, but what if I don't want already, for example, I have asked for something and I don't want it right now. I want something else. Then what should I actually do? Then the first thing that I say, tell them is, because law of attraction is a very complex subject, to make it simple to everybody, what I did is, I have started giving them a simple example in their real life. So the simplest example that I gave them is, if you have gone to a hotel and you have ordered for something, and now if you want to change your order, the first thing that the person who has taken the order would say is, sir, I would go to the kitchen and check if the order is already started to prepare. If they don't prepare, if they didn't start to prepare, then I would cancel it. But if it started to prepare, I cannot help. The same way, the universe, when you have started to ask the universe for something, the universe might have already prepared it. And only once that is delivered, you will get the other one that you have asked for. Then my friends ask me, Omkar, if I have continuously asking about negativity, if I was continuously asking about negativity, the universe will be giving me negativity. Then I want to change it to positivity. Will it happen like this? My dear friends, it's really unfortunate to have such questions, because if you are attracting negativity towards you every single time, and if you want positivity to happen like this, it's not going to happen, my dear friends. It's never going to happen. And the most important point about law of attraction I want to tell you is the concepts of the alchemist. Yes, Purnima, the alchemist is a much complex subject when compared to the secret. So this content is pretty much about from the book The Secret, that I always have it around me. So this is the book The Secret. And apart from that, the point that I would like to tell right now is, law of attraction is pretty much the power that is hidden inside the universe, that is having so much of control across the universe. Now, with all these pieces of contents after being said all these pieces of content, I want to brief you about the simplest law of attraction definition. Or I cannot say definition, it's not an Oxford definition, it's my definition. Law of attraction is the most powerful attraction universe's law to bring abundance, wealth, life, career, everything to your world, to your life. So that's my definition. Right. And now let me tell you a little brief about law. Let me ask you first, how many of you understood what is law of attraction? If you understood law of attraction, say LOA in the comment section below. If you understood law of attraction, say LOA in the comment section below. And especially I'm expecting the comments from the people who said, I don't know. Actually, Vamsi said, I heard of it, but not exactly. And a few other people said, I have no idea. So people who don't have any idea, if you got the idea, please say LOA in the comment section, my dear friends. I'm expecting your comments. I already asked you, if you are only serious, then only stay in this call. If you are not serious to get abundance into your life, if you don't want seriousness into your life, if you don't want wealth, happiness, abundance in your life, please leave the call right now. I am not doing this for the sake of doing it, because I can actually record this whole content and put it as a digital product, and I can make money and I can become rich with using these pieces of contents. But I'm giving it for free to the people who actually will get benefited. So please, 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 please make a note of it and write down in the comment section LOA if you understood what is law of attraction. Right. With that being said, let's jump on to the next piece of content. Let the comments come up. Let the comments come up, my dear friends. Everything happens twice in this world. Once in the mind and once in reality. Yes. Everything happens here first and in reality next. That's why people who achieve more in their life, they always say that I have already visualized myself being there. If you know Jim Carrey, a Hollywood actor who has done the film The Mask, my favorite actor. Like, he's an amazing actor. He will live in any character that he is given with. There are a couple of questions. I will answer them once this topic is finished. So, he is a person who actually, when interviewed by Oprah Winfrey, he said, I have written a $1 million check for my own self and kept it in my wallet to such an extent where Even if I change my wallet, I'm not going to change that slip. And he ended up taking that worth of money for the movie The Mask when he has signed the agreement. It's pretty simple, my dear friends. If you really want to learn something in your life, okay, before jumping onto any of the content, I want serious people, as I said, and also I want you to be like an empty cup. A short story, a long story short, there is a person who want to learn something from a guru. He felt he knows everything. He felt he knows everything, but he has seen someone who is actually having good strategies than him. So he went to that person and said, you know what? I know everything, but these strategies are so very fine. Can you teach me? The next day, the master asked the person to come to the place. And the next day, on the right time, the person has come. And the master said, fill the cup with the tea. He filled it. And then he said, keep on filling it. The cup is full. He said, no, keep on filling it. The tea has started flowing out of the cup and it started filling the saucer. He said, fill it. And the person thought that this master is a mad person. But still, being a master's obedient student, if he want to learn something, he has to obey his master. So being a master's obedient student, he started filling, like he kept on filling it. The tea started to flow out of the cup, out of the saucer, out of the table. It started to drip everywhere and the complete teapot is completely about to be emptied. And then the master said, even then, fill, fill, fill. Then the student got frustrated and said, are you really crazy? The cup is already filled and you are asking me to fill more. Then the master said, if you cannot fill a completely filled cup, how can you think I can teach you when you think you are a completely filled cup? Come to me like an empty cup. My dear friends, I want you to listen to this very clearly. Come to me like an empty cup so that you can get the maximum out of it. With that being said, let me answer one question. Is there something called law of manifestation? Yes. Law of attraction and law of manifestation are pretty much the same. So law of attraction is a bigger set and law of manifestation is a subset of the attraction. So manifestation, I can say actually both of them are the mirror images of each other, because manifestation is like manifesting everything that you have visioned for, and attraction is something like attracting everything towards you. So why I said manifestation is a subset of attraction is because I can attract, for example, manifestation is for the materialistic things. For example, I can manifest 1 lakh rupees every month. I can manifest a business which can give me 1 lakh rupees every month, 2 lakh rupees every month, 3 lakh rupees every month. So that is manifestation, that is materialistic. But I cannot attract a business. Correct. But when I say law of attraction, I can attract a mindset, or I can attract the people with mindset of earning 3-5 lakhs per month. And we already know how powerful is a mastermind circle. The people of like-minded people working towards a similar goal are called the mastermind circle. To the people who don't know about it, group of people, it could be any number. It could be 2 people, 3 people also. Group of people working towards a similar goal who are having a like-minded thoughts. Those are called the mastermind circle. And the first mastermind circle, for my surprise, is, can you guess what is the first mastermind circle in the whole concept of this masterminds? If you know the answer, give it in the comment section, and I'm going to give you the first mastermind circle that is ever formed. Meanwhile, let me see a few points here. Okay, fine. So the first mastermind circle, my dear friends, give it in the comments if you know what is the first mastermind circle formed in the concept, or formed in this universe, I can say, or at least in this country. And let me jump on to the next topic, and I will come back to the first mastermind circle that is formed. The next point is learn to create our mind how we want. Let me tell you one thing. People will ask me, hey Omkar, you are saying law of attraction is possible, law of attraction is possible, but simply put, do you really think that things can happen tomorrow? Because, for example, today I am not making 50,000 rupees per month. Example, I have a client who is saying he is earning 30,000 rupees and he is saying, like, I am not earning 50,000 rupees per month. Is it possible that today can I earn 50,000 rupees per month using law of attraction? I asked him, my dear friend, have you ever thought the whole universe will be locked down in their houses for months together, weeks together, not coming out even for food, and live like a tortoise or like a rat? Literally, this lockdown is about rat. Like we go out for food, and if somebody comes to us, we run back to our houses. So we lived like a rat. The whole universe lived like a rat. We are not able to talk to anybody. We are not able to hug the friends that we are having. We are not able to handshake with the friends that we are having as neighbors. Like it is so depressive for us. We lived in that. But have we ever thought it? So the universe is planning every single day a new thing for you. You don't keep restrictions for yourself. You don't keep that borders for yourself. You don't keep that barriers to your thoughts. Be open minded and start thinking in a direction where you want to improve yourself. So, with that being point said, tell me what is the first mastermind circle formed? Is it first war of independence, first mastermind in India? Uh, Pretty much no. The first mastermind that has ever formed is the housewives at their at the villages crowd, or the 60 above aged people who sit under a tree to discuss something that they really don't care about. That is the first mastermind circle. Because why I call it as a first mastermind circle is, those are a group of people who discuss about a common topic, and their agenda is to just spare their time there. Like the farmers, if you go to villages, the farmers, when they don't have a season of crops, they would usually sit at they call it trachabanda, they call it a tree, they call it, like they sit in a circle and they keep on talking about that person, this person. So those are also the group of people who are working towards a common goal of enjoying or entertaining each other by discussing about the topics around the circle. So mastermind is not a critical concept, my dear friends. Like, I am a very simple man. I break everything into simple matter. My friends also call me, I am the most uncomplexed person. So I decomplex everything. I synthesize stuff. So the mastermind circle, the first mastermind circle that is formed ever, is the group of people who sit after 7 o'clock in the evening just to spare time, who usually spend their time like chalega yaar, like that. So those are the first mastermind circles. And let me tell you, it is proved, actually scientifically proved, most costliest business deals also were dealt in a Gulf court, where people actually discuss about nothing but cool stuff. The second place where most costliest deals happens is the bars, the restaurants, the cafes. So the mastermind circle is something like that. And let me jump on to any other questions that we have. Okay, right now we don't have any questions, so let me jump on to the next piece of content. A well-established mind is equal to the Kalpavruksha or the wish tree. So I already told you a short story about the paradise and the wish tree. So a well-developed brain, when I say well-developed brain, let me ask you, how many of you know about yourself? When I say know about yourself, the simplest question that you can ever get, like you cannot get this type of questions being asked in any coaching sessions or in any discovery sessions. It's like, it's a beautiful concept that is found in the psychology, in the books or the hidden books of psychology. Are you a process oriented person, or are you a goal oriented person? Are you a process driven person? Are you a goal driven person? Do you know what the kind of person you are? If you know, give me the answer in the comment section. If you know that you are a process driven person, give me the comment section that I am a process driven person. If you are a goal oriented person, if you know that you are a goal oriented person, in the comment section, give me that I am a goal oriented person. If you know about yourself, my dear friends, you can conquer the world. The only thing that is lacking, or the only thing that is stopping you, is the next piece of content that I want to talk to you about is move your compulsive state of mind to conscious state of mind. When I say compulsive state of mind, a simple question to you again. How many of you are waking up in the morning just because you have to wake up? How many of you waking up in the morning just because you want to wake up? And how many of you are waking up in the morning to rock something, to do something, to achieve something, to like enjoying that moment of waking up? How many of you are doing it? If you are really doing that, if you are waking up in that moment, then it is good. But if you are not, then you are in a state of compulsive mind. When I say compulsive mind, you are compulsed, you are pushed to do something, and you are not driven to do something. My CEO said this thing: I don't want people to be pushed, I want people to be pulled. When I say pulled, it's like I want you to be pulled towards my elegance. I want you to be pulled towards my Facebook Live based on my content that I'm giving for free. I want you to be pulled towards the knowledge that I'm sharing because I have done a lot of research and I'm giving it to you with so much of love and affection towards you. I want you to be pulled towards me. I don't want you to push like, hey, come on, come and watch my lives. I have never told any one single person in my life, I swear, I have never asked anyone to come and watch my lives. I only said like I would remind them. And with that being said, I want to tell you the next point. Change your vocabulary. If you want law of attraction to work in your life, change your vocabulary. Do not speak negative words. You would hardly find me saying any negative word in my life. When I say negative words, I won't say, I really forgot all the negative words, but I will try to pull up something from my vocabulary. For example, if I lost some 100 rupee note, or if I lost some, for example, I have invested my money in somewhere. See, invested is actually a positive word. People say, I have spent my money. I forgot that word altogether because I don't want to use that word in my life, because spending is something like it has went, it has gone. I don't want to spend money. I want to invest money. So investing is a positive vocabulary that you have to like enrich yourself with. Try to enrich your life. Change your mindset, change your vocabulary, change your thinking process, change everything towards positivity. Because the well-developed mind is just like a kalpavruksha that gives you everything that you want. And people ask me, Omkar, if you are that powerful, if you are so powerful in using law of attraction in your life to bring abundance into your life, why are you not rich yet? I tell them, your currency may be in rupees, your currency may be in dollars, my dear friends. My currency is in my friends. And today I have friends, I can say, I have friends who can actually take a bullet for me. I have built such kind of rapport with my friends to an extent where my friends, my buddy group, can actually stand in front of me to fight with me against the whole world. Even if the whole world is against me, these people will stand with me. And I have transformed few people's life who are ready to work with me throughout their lives, even if it is in the deserts. I have built such kind of rapport with friends, and that is my currency. And I have attracted abundance towards my life using law of attraction only, and these kind of people that I have attracted in my life. That I can proudly say, and I can say this in any platform, in any stage, in front of any hundreds and thousands of people, because I have done it. And that is the authenticity that I have over the law of attraction and the techniques that I use. So Jyoti says, I am a process-driven person. Yes. If you are a process-driven person, Vamsi Krishna says, I am a goal-oriented person. Wonderful. Let me ask you two simple questions. If you are a process-driven person, you could never achieve a goal because you will keep on enjoying the process and you shouldn't be achieving the goal. If you are a goal-oriented person, you will achieve a prize, but you will never enjoy the process. Then tell me, Omkar, what is that concept called process-oriented and goal-oriented? Because if I am a goal-oriented person, I cannot enjoy the process. If I am a process-oriented person, I cannot achieve anything. Then I will tell you, my dear friends, Albert Einstein, if I'm not wrong, he said 1002 times he tried and he failed in he failed in inventing a light bulb. Is it him? I don't know. So please correct me if I'm wrong. And he is a combination or amalgam of a process-oriented and a result-oriented person, because he is enjoying the process of 1002 types doing the trial and error, and he is also goal-oriented to achieve something. He is having that vision. So if you say you are a goal-oriented person, if you say you are a process-oriented person, then let me ask you a simple question. Are you really a process-oriented person, or are you thinking that you are a process-oriented person? Because without the combination of process and goal, you will never achieve anything in your life. That means this is what I want to tell you. I have told you, I have quoted that this is a beautiful concept that is never ever found in any of the scriptures. Process-oriented, goal-oriented is available, but the difference and the amalgam and giving the beauty of the amalgam of process-oriented and goal-oriented is never ever taught. That's what I am giving it to you right now. And to get into that level of having the balance between the process and the goal orientation, you can use law of attraction to your benefit. How? How you can use it? Agreed. Edison. Thomas Alva Edison. Thank you, Vamsi. Thank you so much for that. I'm very bad at names, but yeah. And the next piece of content that I would like to tell you is faith works for simple mind. Faith. People tell to me, like, in fact, I have coached my own sister and brother-in-law for earning a little more money from their monthly income rather than the money that they are already earning. And when my sister believed in it, because she's a very simple-minded person, she trusts, like, if Anna said anything, then there is some logic he has. Without logic, he will not say. And I am blessed to have that kind of people. Maybe thinking, Vamsi Krishna is asking that what is the definition of process oriented and goal oriented? There is no hard and fastened rule that or the definition for process and goal oriented person, Vamsi. Process oriented person or process oriented people are people who love the process. For example, if I want to build a business today, I have to work for 3 years. Let's say if I want to build a beautiful business, or 5 years, I have to stick to that business. If I am not a goal oriented person, my goal has to be, or my vision, I can say, my vision has to be the India's largest business or India's largest logistics handling person. That should be my goal, and I have to work towards my goal. At the same time, I should love the process. When I say process oriented, you should love the process of doing it. I will give you a very simple example. For me, process, I am a very much process oriented person with less goal orientation. But at the same time, I can say like 51 process oriented, 49 goal oriented. I will give you a right example. If I take my bike out of my home or my shed, or if I take it just for a check whether the engine is working or not, the first thing that I do is I would go to a place where I don't have any idea. I would just go there because I love the process of riding. I love the process of riding my bike. I love the process of like enjoying the beat. I want to listen to the beat of my bike that it is making from the silencer. I want to enjoy the vibrations that my bike is giving to me. I want to enjoy the feel of throttling my bike. I want to enjoy the feel of giving, like changing the gears. Like shown in movies, I want to chuck, 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 chuck. I want to change the gears. I want to accelerate it. I want to see in first gear how much speed it goes, in second gear how much speed it goes, and how is the silencer sound is changing, how the vibration is changing. I want to feel that. That is process orientation. The process of driving a bike. What is goal orientation? When I am driving to my hometown, if I am driving to my hometown, I will be sticking to the goal of reaching that whole hometown, but not in the driving process. Because maybe I have to reach my home at one specific point of time. Maybe I have to reach my home before lunchtime. Else the sun will be so hot and I will not be able to drive, and there could be possibilities that I will be feeling dizzy because of the sun, and pretty much so many problems. So I have to be a goal oriented person at that point of time rather than a process oriented person. If I am a process oriented person, I will not be able to reach my goal at any point of time. I will be driving, enjoying the drive. I may not be going to my hometown. I may be going to Bay of Bengal. I'm just kidding. But yeah, that is pretty much called goal oriented person, and the difference between goal and process oriented person. So Sirish is saying, I know you are an expert in personality assessment. How much role does one's personality play in law of attraction? Absolutely, Sirish. It is a pretty much important topic, like personality assessment. When I say personality assessment, people always come to me saying that, hey Omkar, there are 9 different personality types, and you are saying like no person can be a single personality type. Or I would change the statement into a different question. People come to me saying that, Omkar, what personality do you think I am? And I will not give them a single answer, because no person can be a single personality type, my dear friends. Absolutely. This is actually a little radical answer when compared to few others' beliefs. But I have a very beautiful explanation for that. Tell me this, if there are only 9 different personality types, how come we are having these many different type of people around us? We should be having only 9 different people and the Xerox copies of them, right? So that means no person can have a single personality type. A person will be having an influence of his right or left wing, and during his stress, he will be behaving like a different number. When he is relaxed, he will behave like another number. And when his strategies of gut-based is not working, he will go to a body-based strategies. He will be having his own influence of a tri-type. And tri-type is it's a huge concept. If you can go through my podcast and you will get that information. So I want to tell you one thing. No person can be a single personality type for sure. And I can debate on this topic for hours and days together in front of anybody in this world. because I have done that much of research. Coming back to this personality, how law of attraction helps. For a personality type of 1, law of attraction is easy to work with. Because ones are, okay, for people who don't know about what is this personality types, Mr. and Mrs. Faure, who are scientists and researchers about the psychology, they have divided the people into 3 different groups. And each group is driven by gut, one group is driven by heart, one group is driven by emotion, like heart or emotion based, body or gut based, head or logic based. And in these 3 groups, they have again divided each and every group into three personalities, and the total 9 different personalities are drawn into a form called the Enneagrams. The Ennea is a Greek word for 9, and gram is a representation of all 9 different types. I don't want to go into that topic, but coming back to Sirish's point, I know you are an expert in personality assessment. How much role does one's personality play in law of attraction? So when I say ones, 5s, 9s. Yeah, 1, 5, and 9 people will be having a good play in getting law of attraction to them. But wherein 2s and mostly 5 with a strong influence of 6. Because for them, the individualist is going to have an impact. Okay, let me make it very simple because the Enneagrams is a little complicated concept. The personality types plays a majority role in law of attraction because people who are having a little tendency towards working of things which they can only see, they will not be able to work with law of attraction easily. They have to shift their mind. That is called paradigm shift. Bob Proctor, who is actually doing YouTube videos even today, BOB space PROCTOR, Bob Proctor. He is one of the most beautiful person who speaks about your subconscious mind and conscious mind, how to shift your paradigm. And there is a lot, my dear friends. I cannot teach you everything in one single live. That's why I have broken this into 4 different live sessions. Every Sunday, 7:30 on Facebook. Please do come, stay tuned, and I will be going to give you such contents. And also, if you want, I am planning to record all these sessions and put it on YouTube as a playlist so that it is easy for you to refer in future. So if you want to leave in between, or if you are feeling bad that I cannot completely focus on the life, then don't worry, please. You can go through the YouTube link also. I will share it in the comment section. Let me go through a few other comments. Sridhar Rao says, hi. You mean process oriented is following SOP? Yeah, you can say, Vamsi. Thanks for making it simple for me. Yeah, pretty much, yes. Fine. With that being said, let me jump on to the next piece of content. We have 4 more minutes to explain, and after these 4 minutes, my dear friends, I will pick if anyone is interested to ask me, Omkar, I want to know about this in Enneagrams, or in law of attraction. I want to know about this in law of attraction. I want to work this in law of attraction. If you are having any specific such questions, you can actually say in the comment section below. You have to have your camera on, and I will bring you onto the live, and you can ask me the question on face, and I'll give you the answer on face. Good. Let me jump on to the next piece of content. We have only 3 more minutes or 4 more minutes. Don't conflict your own mind with contradicting thoughts. Yes, this is a pretty significant thing that I always want to teach my students, my clients, my friends, my coaches, everyone. The point is, I will read out what I have written here. I have only 50 rupees. I want to build a house and I need 50 lakh rupees. That is not possible. See, I have 50 rupees in my pocket. I want to build a house which costs me 50 lakh rupees. Because I have 50 and that needs 50 lakhs, I cannot build a house. Does that make any sense? It don't seems like making sense. But if I am in a discussion with you, or a one-on-one discussion, if you and me are sitting face to face and you come to me saying that, hey Omkar, I want to build a house and I have only 50 rupees in my pocket. And if I say, it is easy to build a house of 50 lakh rupees worth, then you will feel that Omkar is making bullshit. Sorry for my language. You will say Omkar is speaking something nonsense. Because your conscious mind keeps on saying that with 50 rupees you cannot do anything. But what if I can change your paradigm, I can shift your mindset towards positive thinking and empowering thoughts, that you can make 50 rupees into 50 lakh rupees and build a house. It's pretty simple, my dear friends. Let me tell you my short story about how I use law of attraction towards me. Law of attraction is very simple. I continuously, when I was signing my first company, when I was signing the agreement with my first company, I have signed saying that to my friend, buddy, I am not going to stay with this company for more than 2 years. Long story short, I have got an opportunity. I am into mechanical engineering department. As I told, I am a mechanical engineer. So I am also doing mechanical projects, and there is no opportunity for mechanical engineers during that point of time with minimum 30% hike. Like if you switch to a company, you will get a minimum 30% hike, but wherein for mechanical, you will get the maximum industrial standard as 30% hike. But within 2 years, I got a hike with 50%. And after joining that company, I have said my mom, in my first company and also in my second company, with some gut feeling, I told my mom that, Mom, I am going to visit, or I am going to do my first plane journey with company's expenses. And that happened in my second company. And I am pretty much so happy that my second company has sponsored me my whole trip, my first plane trip in my life, the whole trip, like going there, coming back, everything, food, everything is sponsored by the company. And once I have landed the destination in my first life's plane journey, I told my mom, after landing immediately from the airport, I told my mom, Mom, my international travel is also going to be sponsored by any of the organizations. And that too happened in my third organization, in the current organization that I'm working in. So law of attraction is something like you speak about something that you want to have. Do not speak about, like when I was hearing one of the testimonials about one of the coaches, when I have my buddy coach who is coaching one person about the family or marriage or relationships. When the coach has asked the client, what kind of husband do you want? You know, the responses that she gave is a huge list of qualities that she don't want. Simplest logic, my dear friends. When you are wearing a beautiful dress, like women, if you are wearing a gown, men, if you are wearing a jacket, if you are wearing a beautiful one that you love, and when you are feeling that I shouldn't spoil this dress, I shouldn't spoil this dress, I shouldn't spoil this dress. As I told you, universe is a waiter that is waiting for your order, who knows only the items in the menu, who will not understand whether you want it or don't want it. If you are expecting this shirt to not spoil, forget about the knot. It will start spoiling. Omkar, then how can I do it? You can start saying, I have to take care of my shirt. I have to take care of my shirt. Actually, when I'm coaching one of my friends for finances, he said, when I asked him, what do you want? He said, Omkar, I'm earning 1 lakh rupees approximately per month. And I don't want anything, but I'm financially struggling in my life. Then I asked him, okay, tell me, why are you struggling? What is that you want in your life? He said, I just want roti, kapda, makhan, but I want 3 lakh rupees per month. What? You want 3 lakh rupee roti, kapda, makhan every month? Seriously? So you are conflicting your own thoughts. That's what is the piece of content that I am sharing. The next point, the point that I told you is, don't conflict your own mind with contradicting thoughts. If you want 5 lakh, 3 lakh rupees every single month, speak about it. Do not say, I just need roti, kapda, makhan. Speak about it. Of course, it has become a cliche to discuss about money in this society, but yes, discuss to yourself. Every single day when you are in front of your mirror, speak to that beautiful person in this whole world who can actually speak about you, who can actually coach you. Like, let me tell you, the only person who will know your pain, who will be with you, who will think about you, who will talk about you, who will be with you, and even if you are not happy, even if you are not with that person, who will not bitch about you behind you, is the person that looks at you, stares at you when you are looking into the mirror. Even if you hate your own self, that person will not hate you back. If for example, if I hate my body, let's say I'm hating my body because of some XYZ reasons, still my body will not hate me, it will stay with me. But if you want to earn something, if you want to have that kind of person inside you every single time, you cannot expect that body to react in a positive way even if you hate it. So to do that, start behaving positively, like shift your paradigm positively. And let me see any further questions if we're getting. Nobody knows about you better than you. Absolutely, Sirish. Nobody knows about you better than you. Even today, if I coach any of my clients, they will say, I am being very honest to you, Omkar. I am being very blunt to you, Omkar. But let me tell you, behind every blunt statement, there is a little sugar coating. Behind every honest statement, there is a secret. And only one person knows about that without sugarcoating, and only one person knows about that is you. And with that, we are actually running out of time. We have only 5 minutes of time to bring up anyone who is actually interested in. If anybody is actually interested in to bring up, like come on to the live and ask any question, please do say I in the comment section. I in the comment section will let me know that you want to come into the live. So I can give you access. You have to be having a camera on. Actually, I can see Harika, Sai Shraddha, Vamsi, Samuel, Yogi are available right now for like having the accessibility to come on live. I think few people also have left. If you're not interested, I'm not going to pull you. Don't worry about it. So please do say I in the comment section if you want to come onto the screen and ask me anything related to law of attraction. And I want to do this throughout my next 3 sessions also, because it's not just one-way traffic I want to give it to you for today and for the rest of the sessions. I want to give you the knowledge that I have, and also I want to get breakthroughs in these 4-week sessions. I just want to repeat one simple thing, my dear friends. When my friends ask me, why are you doing this for free? I told them one simple thing. My currency is not money. I can earn money like anything if I am focused. Right now, this Facebook Live, I can record it, I can capture it, and I can put it as a digital product, this 4-week course, and just put 100 rupees on that MRP. And if 100 people buy it, I will get 1000 rupees. If I make it 500 rupees and 100 people buy it, I will get 50,000 rupees. Simple math, my dear friends. Simple math. I have enough ideas to make money, but my strategy is not to make money. My strategy is to empower my friends, empower my audience, empower my buddies. And let me see if anybody is interested in coming up. Vamsi is saying he is interested to come up. Yes, Vamsi, I'm adding you. Let's see what you are having a question. Maybe Vamsi, you think you have to accept it, and it is taking a little time to add. Connect, yes. Hi, Vamsi, how are you?
Hi, Onkar. Good, I'm good.
Wonderful.
Am I audible?
Yes, yes.
Yeah. Yeah.
So tell me, what is that question, or what is that you want to ask me, or what is that you want to speak about?
Yeah, the points which you have discussed really started thought process in me.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So you said the difference between the process oriented and the goal oriented.
Yes.
So pretty much attracted with it. So actually, unknowingly, I'm doing something earlier from the last year. So
Okay.
I started writing my goals,
Mm-hmm.
and the line which you had said, no, things happen 2 times in this world, once in mind,
Yes.
once in reality.
Yes.
There I got connected.
Okay.
Because I thought of doing something. What I said, I started writing. I have to do this. I have to complete this. I am going to achieve this. This is something which I had written. That means I had already visualized this, and that is what's going to happen. So that point which you had said was exactly striken that process what I did. Maybe that is what the law of attraction, I think.
Yes.
Unknowingly, I am doing, I think.
Absolutely.
So this is one thing, and another thing I want to ask you was, there are some goals which I thought, as I said, I was goal oriented, and most of the times I am pushing myself for completing my goal. But there are some goals which I am unable to complete in time.
Okay.
So I thought of doing it, but I don't know, due to various reasons. Maybe I'm not process oriented in that sense. I have to verify.
Okay.
But they're not going to happen.
Can I stop you here once? And can you repeat the
Please,
statement
please.
that you said? You said I am not able to achieve something. You said, right? Can you repeat that statement?
Yeah. Actually, I am going to this time oriented goal I had kept for some myself.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't able to achieve that in that time.
Okay. If you
For
observe the
example, by the
vocabulary,
end of
Vamsi, you are saying that I didn't able or I am unable to achieve it on time.
Okay.
Rather than that, why don't you try to change it? I have the right away ready-made answer, tailor-made answer for you, but why don't you make that statement into a positive statement and say that to me right now? The statement is, I am
Yeah, but,
unable to achieve it on time. Can you shift it into a positive statement?
anyway, I'm going to complete this month. Last month I'm unable to do it, but I'm unable to going to do it this month.
Right.
Why that time gap happening? Why that loss happening? I want to understand where that I didn't able to complete it last month. So that is
Okay.
what some question.
Sure. Okay. There could be 2 points. One, you may be conflicting to your own thoughts. Like, first, you may be thinking that this can be finished in this time. But when you have started doing it, you may be realized that, okay, this task is actually taking this much time. I don't think I'll be able to finish it. Or that kind of thinking or that kind of thought process might have started building. That is one reason. The second reason is
Okay.
maybe your timeline itself is not realistic.
Okay.
This actually happens when you are actually
Fine.
doing any project work. For example, when I am doing my project work to my office, when I have to list down, for example, a project read needs 6 man weeks. When I say man weeks, 6 men has to work in 1 week, or one man has to work 6 weeks. So that much efforts are required. That is the first report that I submit. But later I realized that no, it's not 6 man weeks, because every activity I haven't analyzed in the first phase. When I want to do something, I haven't analyzed the sub phases of the activity. So my timeline is not realistic, or the timeline is not practical, or my timeline is not actually prepared as per the activities that are involved in it.
Okay.
So that could be one reason. So these are the two reasons that I am finding right now. But if you really want to know what exactly is that, then you may have to go through your patterns earlier. When I say patterns, you can figure out where are the things. If start remembering about the things that you have finished on time in your childhood, on time in your schooling, on time when you are educating. If you can actually take that reference, then you will get to know, okay, I am able to get these things done, and then you will get the understanding. Okay, then I used to schedule like this, or somebody else was scheduling my stuff. So how they perform, how the scheduling is happening. So that is actually looking at the patterns. Actually, I just want to speak one more minute about these patterns. My friends
Please.
actually come up and ask me, Omkar, I was again a love failure, or I was again broke up with my girlfriend, and or my boyfriend. Especially girls will come to me and saying like, Omkar, I'm again broke with my boyfriend and I'm feeling bad. Like, this is the third person I'm happening. Then I tell them, cheater, you know that, because if I see the patterns, he used to copy from his next person or the front person in his examinations. He used to like proxy his attendance from other people. He used to come late to school or college every single
Okay.
day. And that's not a single activity. It's not being done in one single state. It's the pattern. Like, patterns are very important. You have to observe the patterns and you will get the results. So finding that pattern is important. To find that pattern, go back to history and you will get the answers very simply.
Got it. Got it.
Yeah.
Okay. Good. Good. I got it.
Great. Any other question you have?
No, that's all.
Okay. Thank you so
Okay.
much, Vamsi,
Thank
for
you.
coming up.
Thank you.
Is anyone else interested in getting into the live? Or if you are interested, say I am interested in the comment section. Thank you so much, Vamsi. I was waiting for this to come up and you have come. Will law of attraction help me in interesting but a little strategic question. As I already know about Sirish, he always puts me in trouble with strategic questions, but still I love with these kind of questions because it actually pushes my boundaries to the next level. So the question that he asked is, will law of attraction help me in realistic deadlines? Yes, it will. But before that, you have to work on law of attraction to make your mindset. What are deadlines? Okay, can I bring you up, Sirish? Can I bring you up onto the live? If you are having access to your camera, I just want to bring you up and talk. If you are having, then just say yes, I would bring you up. Meanwhile, I will answer you. What are deadlines? Deadlines are the timeline or the end time or end date that you have put. Who have put it? You have put it. How are you putting it? By thinking about the process, or by thinking about the activity, by thinking about the project. And who is doing that thinking process? You are doing it. If you are actually setting up your own deadline, or if you are thinking about that process into that small pieces, and if you are putting the deadline, then it's your thing that you can actually change. That is in your hands, right? If you are having it in your hands, if you can actually set your own deadlines, then why can't you change? Okay, let me ask you a simplest question in my whole life that I want to use it actually. I have kept it for the fourth week, but I am using this for today. Sirish, this is only for you. This is a special gift to you. Let me give you 2 apples and bring me a mango juice. Take these 2 apples and get me a mango juice. Yes, mango juice. Does it make any sense? No, right? If I give you apples, how will you give me mango juice? Absolutely. If you are having unrealistic thoughts in your mind, how will you able to get realistic deadlines in your project? It's about input, and the output is obvious. There is one cartoon that I also draw, like I usually draw cartoons also, and in that cartoon I have written something like a person is having a computer inside which he said HELO. For hello, he said HELO, and he has taken a printout, and on the printout he said HEL, and he has written one more L. Like he adjusted somehow that one more L, and he wrote that L, and he took one more print from the computer. He wrote HELO in the computer. He took the printout. He has somehow adjusted that extra L in that paper, and he has taken one more print, and he is expecting HELLO in the print. Is it possible? No. It's all about the input, my dear friends. You change your input, the outputs will change. You change your input, your output will change. Do not watching news. Do not watch news, because news is nowadays have become to an extent where they are gaping literal nonsense into your brains. Anyways, I just don't want to get into the debatable topics. I think, Sirish, I have answered your question. If yes, please say yes in the comments so that I'll feel happy. And Upadhyayula Jyoti is saying also vocabulary you using also makes difference. Absolutely, absolutely, I say. Samuel is asking, I am sorry to interrupt, but I am not clear what you meant by law of attraction. Yes, Samuel, maybe I would answer your question. I have already answered your question in the beginning of this course. So once this session is done, you can actually look into the replay of this and you will get the information. But I would like to inform what is law of attraction is the universe's law that is hidden from ages, that is actually helping people to get the things that are done in their life. It's my own definition. I call it in my own way. So it can be your own way or it may not be your way, but it is what it is. And coming back to Jyoti's question, also vocabulary you are using. Yeah, I just want to emphasize on that. The vocabulary you use. Let me bring up one more example. When I'm like, because I have been coaching so many people, in fact for free, I'm getting so much of knowledge and I'm sharing it with you right now. The vocabulary shift will give you a huge shift in your life. And by the way, if you are interested to come on the live, say I am interested in the comment section so that I can bring you on. That is still open. And we are going to close this session in next 5-10 minutes. If you are interested to come on live, say I am interested so that I can bring you on. And meanwhile, I will emphasize on vocabulary. When I say vocabulary, when my clients come to me saying that, they like, hey Omkar, I want a career where I want to have good environment. Oh wow, good environment. Definitely you can get it using law of attraction techniques. But my dear friend, what is good? When I say good, I want an environment where my manager won't keep on observe me. My team lead shouldn't keep on have a track about me. I can be able to go anytime and nobody should be checking on me. And everything that he said is actually not. Like, my dear friend, focus on what you want, not what you don't want. Pretty simple. Like tomorrow, if your kid, for example, let me assume that you are having your kids right now at your home. If you are married, if you are not like me, then let's say that you are having your nephew or niece. And if they come to you and say like, hey Anna, hey Nana, hey Mama, like whatever they call you, hey, I don't want to go to school. What is the first thing that comes to your mind? School. You don't ask your nephew or niece or your child why you don't want to go to school. You will not ask that. You will say, school is important because your shift has suddenly switched to school, but not to the statement of don't want to go to school. How do you expect the universe to be different from that, my dear friends? How do you expect the universe to be different? You are a child. I am a child. We are all the childs of this universe. And how do you think the universe will be having a different thinking about gifting you something? If your child says, I don't want to go to school, the first thing that comes to your mind is school. And if you say, I don't want a harassing husband, I don't want a torturing manager, I don't want a struggling life, how do you expect the universe to think about don't want? It will also think about what you are speaking, my dear friends. Speak, change your vocabulary. Samuel says, thank you. Thank you, my dear friend. I am so glad that you said thank you, because if you haven't said thank you, I would be continuously thinking whether I am able to convey you the right point or not. And I'm still expecting Sirish's response, whether he has understood it or not. And Upadhyayula Sirish Jyoti says, I am 6. So how can I change my mindset to law of attraction? Okay, when you say I am 6, I am expecting that you are 6-year-old. So you are a 6-year-old, and how can I change my mindset is what your question I expect. If not, Jyoti, can I bring you on the camera? Okay, if you're still interested to come onto the camera, you can say that. And Jyoti, if you mean I am 6, so how can I change my mindset of law of attraction? If I understood it correctly, if you are saying I'm a 6-year-old, it is actually pretty much easy for 6-year-olds, because when I said one more piece of content that I previously told is, the faith works for simple-minded. That's why children are considered as God. If the children is very simple-minded, like people are very simple-minded, that's why we consider children as God. And they, whenever they feel something, whenever they wish for something, they trust it. Like, can you ever imagine a kid saying, I want to become a lawyer and I have to do these things? He will not say that. She will not say that. They are having that confidence that I want to become a lawyer, I want to become a lawyer. They trust it. They have that faith. And they go to the God and say, like, they don't even care. For example, if I am continuously saying in front of my nephew or my niece, saying that, okay, let me tell you, okay, this actually happened. Except alien invasion, everything is happening in 2020 is what I told. And my neighbor's small chota wala beti, like girl, is actually looking at me and thinking about it, and she is praying, saying that, God, it does not, it shouldn't happen. And immediately she said, Anna, it will not happen. Because she trusts on her praise, she trusts on the faith. Have that simplest faith. And 6 years old, it is very easy to actually shift your paradigm. And it is, you might have not completely closed your, like, there is something called a subconscious mind and conscious mind, and conscious mind is continuously open and it will work. Subconscious mind is something like a container that closes after a period of time, after an age. And if you are a 6-year-old, then your subconscious mind is not yet completely closed, so you are still having the possibility of using law of attraction to your benefit. And I am very jealous, if really a 6-year-old person is asking this question, you are going to make miracles, my dear friends, and I can tell you, you are the one. And let's see, I am trying some connection issue. Oh, is it Sirish? It's okay. But if you still want to have any questions, if you want to ask any questions, you can send me a voice message. You can send OMKARA space CHEETRALA. You can just Google my name and you will get all my social media handles, and you will get all the information. So all my social media handles, and you can actually approach me in any format. I will be love to answer your questions. Let me read out all the comments and close this session for today. Thank you so much for your love and support that you are giving, my dear friends. And please stay tuned for the next 3 weeks of the session. The next 3 Sundays, every Sunday 7:30, Facebook Omkara Chitrala. And I am 2. I got it now. I am 6, and how Jyoti means she is a personality type 6. So how I can change my mindset? Okay, maybe I am 2. Vamsi Krishna says I am 2. Maybe now I got it. I am making a note of this, my dear friends. I will extend this live sessions for one more, making it for personality types versus law of attraction. Okay, I'm really sorry that I understood it in a different way. Maybe the communication is a little different in the way that you mean to say. You could have added personality in front of 6 so that I will be easily understanding it. But, anyways, nothing went wrong. So, I will add one more topic for personality types versus law of attraction, how to make it happen. Sai Shraddha Charan says, very good point on vocabulary, going to try and imbibe in my own thought process. And Shraddha, I just want to tell you one thing. Your English always make me mesmerize. Your English, like the words that you use. If I have to say something in 2 statements, you will fix it into one single statement. And when you're using such kind of vocabulary, you are having that power to change them immediately. Because if I have to change my vocabulary, I have to change the whole adjectives, words, verbs, subjects, nouns, pronouns, everything. But for you, it is very simple. You have to change one single word because you are having such a good vocabulary. And as I said, you are an amazing vocabulary person. Please do that. Try to imbibe that. I love this word, imbibe. I just want to record it and use it in my next lives. Imbibe it in your own thought process. Use it in your daily life and it will help you a lot. And if you're having any further questions, do contact me. I'm just a message away for you all. Please do comment or contact me on messages. Oh, see, Jyoti, I haven't read that comment yet, but I will take another session about this. So I think I can call it off for the day. If you have learned anything that is beautiful, even after I have left this live, do give me the top 3 learnings that you have learned in this session today. Give me the top 3 learnings that you have learned in the session today so that it is easy for me to track and it is easy for me to contact you for the next live and I can ask you about have you implemented those 3 things in your life. And I am known for that. If you are here from one of my previous lives, which I have done in collaboration with Vasanta, I have done it till 2 o'clock in the night. I have sat and I have checked all the comments. I have replied to all the comments. I have liked the comments if they are actually worthy. And I'm giving each and every person a book. I haven't collected all the mails and I haven't sent it in a single mail. I have sent it to each and every person when they ask like this. So I am a person who is always a giving person. If you also want to get it, if you also want to have that vouching partner, then do comment the top 3 learnings that you have learned in this session. I want to see those things and I would love to see those things, my dear friends. Again, I am in love with people. I am in love with you, every single person. Thank you so much for your time and support. Thank you for your energy. See you and stay tuned till the next Sunday, 7:30 p.m. Omkara Chitrala signing off. Bye-bye.